This is my review of the luxury flagship umbrella from Davek. It's called the Solo umbrella. Now, I've used this model for several years. My brother's used this as well as another Davek umbrella, so I'm going to tell you about my experience and his experience. The first unit I bought, it worked fine, but I lost it pretty quickly. So that's a sign that what you're probably going to want to do is invest in one of the models that has a digital tracker. That way you can't lose it easily, or buy some other tracker that you might want to tape to it or adhere to it in some way. I also bought a unit for my brother, but his broke first time he used it. Now, Davek markets this as a highly durable product. They have a video showcasing it withstanding the giant pressure that's coming from this giant fan, something that you might see with testing with Boeing or NASA or some serious aviation equipment. But it really didn't tolerate wind very well, at least not in his experience using the umbrella in Vancouver, Canada. Now, he used the warranty, and what they did was they fixed it. But guess what happened? It broke again the first time he used it. So I mailed the Vec this time and I said, here's what my experience was. I just laid it out. I'm like, this is supposed to be a luxury product. I bought it as a gift for my brother. So they were very fair. And what they did was they sent their more elite product called the Elite for free to my brother. And so far, he has had zero problems with that umbrella model. And my experience with the support was very good. We were able to settle everything through email without needing to get on the phone or anything like that. So right now I'm on my second version of the Solo umbrella because I lost the first one, and so far absolutely nothing's broken on it. My biggest complaint is that it is a little bit small, but that's part of the reason that it's called a Solo umbrella, so I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with the size. One of the problems is I travel a lot, so it's nice having a small umbrella. Now this is not their smallest umbrella, but it's small enough that it easily fits into my luggage, it easily fits into my backpack, into the side pocket. I like the way it opens, and I'll just show you how that works here. You just press this little button and it opens fine. The other cool thing is that it closes very easily. I just press the button again. Now it doesn't close it completely like most umbrellas. I have to still retract the final part of it, but that's fine. That's what I expect from most umbrellas, at least high-end ones. Now the leather, you can see the leather band here. You can also see this nice base here is nice. The metal is nice. You can see the engraving with the Davek branding here. It says Davek New York. You see this little clip. The clip is actually pretty convenient because sometimes what I do is I just slip it either into my belt or into the little clips that are in my shorts if I'm walking around in the rain in tropical countries or something like that. The box that they send it in is very luxurious, so it makes a very nice gift, maybe a corporate gift for somebody, a client of yours. It's kind of like receiving a piece of fancy jewelry, like, from Tiffany, something like that. Now, the metal skeleton at the top, I'll show you that here on the inside, not that luxurious. Um, Again, from my brother's experience, it broke, and you can kinda tell the material's not super durable. It doesn't feel very solid, at least the perception, so that may explain why it broke so easily in my brother's experience. But to be fair, nothing's broken on mine so far. So, if you want a luxury umbrella, you don't really have that many options. This is the brand to get in terms of luxury umbrellas. So, if you're going for the brand, it makes total sense. Now, the other famous luxury umbrella is the Steve McQueen one that has the skeleton head at the bottom of the handle. I went to check this out at the store. It was very expensive, but the price wasn't so much that shocked me. It was that it felt like it was made from cheap materials. It didn't really seem like a solid piece to justify the cost. But when you do pick up a Davek umbrella like the Solo, it does feel solid. The handle, in particular, has a kind of a luxurious, durable quality to it, even if the skeleton doesn't feel quite as impressive. Now, the other experience that I had with luxury umbrellas was I purchased a sample umbrella from China. Now, this looked like a luxury product, but it wasn't branded, so you're not paying that premium price. And mine had a metal fox head handle on it. And I was pretty happy with how sturdy and luxurious it was. It was also very iconic, so that might be good in some ways in that it's flashy, gets attention and questions, but also might not be what you're looking for. So Davek is a little more low key, something a little more elegant, something a little less flashy. Now, the only problem I had with the Chinese umbrella was that the glue went a little bit loose, so the handle started to twist a bit. But it seems like something that could be pretty easily fixed with some professional glue. The other minor problem I had with it was that it was quite large. So, in general, that's what I would prefer to use when I'm in the rain, but again, it's gonna be an issue when I'm traveling, so I never take that one traveling. So to wrap up, here's what I recommend. If you don't travel a lot, go with a bigger umbrella. Maybe the Davek Duet or their Elite model or the Seville model if you have the budget for it. If you want something that really gets noticed, you're probably going to want to order something that is much flashier and more distinctive, one that has like an animal head on it, maybe something like a snake or a fox. But if you're really just going for the luxury brand, then Davek's the obvious default choice for you. If you do travel a lot, then you're gonna need something smaller, so there's a much stronger reason to get the DivX Solo. If it does break, rest assured that customer service will stand by their product, even if the build quality doesn't. So that gives you a bit of insurance there in terms of buying the DivX brand. And of course, if you get one of the more expensive models, they're probably gonna take you even more seriously in terms of their assurance. So that's my mixed review of the DivX luxury umbrellas.